Yo, what is up guys? I have a 5th generation Wi-Fi battle for you. This one was an OU match against DidiMan36, I think. So I had this last night, just got my new R4 card the other day. Really happy, it came super fast and yeah, it's really great. So as you can see, this is my standard OU team, and this one's quite well built actually, because I don't normally make very good teams in case you guys haven't noticed, but I kind of put this one together and tested it out on PO and it's doing really well. But anyway, I'm going to leave with T-Tar. As much as I want to set up my Stealth Rocks, I know I'm going to have to switch out because, you know, I'm not going to be able to take any fighting hits. So I'm going to go into Chandelure, just expecting the fake out, but he actually goes for the U-turn, probably predicting the switch. Well, you know, it was a safe move in general because T-Tar's quite dark and weak to bug anyway. So he's going to switch out now, bring in his Hydreigon. I'm not really too sure if this thing's going to be Scarfed. I am indeed Scarfed as well, and I'm pretty sure I can stay in here and just go for the HP Ice. Now, the reason behind this is because I figured I just want to get as much damage on this as possible, because if it is a Scarf set, it could prove to be a bit irritating for my team, and it would probably be best to get out of the way now. I would have liked to have thought I could have taken a Dragon Pulse if it was Scarf, but I know Draco Meteor is going to be enough to take me out, because despite my base 90 defenses, I don't really have any investment, so it's going to be a take me out. So I'm going to go into Tyranitar now. I know he's at -2 and he's going to want to switch. So he's going to go into his Fortress as I decide to lay up my rocks, because I know he's not going to stay in being at -2, and I'm pretty sure he's choice at this point, seeing as I didn't see any recoil from Life Orb. So I'm going to give the Fire Blast now. He said that he didn't really predict the Fire Blast, seeing as he's new to battling. He is quite good though, but he is new to battling, and he didn't really see many T-Tar sets going about. So anyway, I'm going to hit him with the Fire Blast, going to bring him down to his Sturdy, and he's just going to lay up a layer of Toxic Spikes, if that makes sense. And I'm not really sure what he wants to do now. I thought he might even want to save it for later, just to be annoying, since as I really do have Slowpoke on my team. But he's just going to leave it in, fodder it out, I guess, which would have been the better play in the long run. That's probably what I would have done. But I'm just going to finish him off to a nice beam here. I was considering going for the Fire Blast again in case he wanted to protect and scout, but I just decided to go for the Ice Beam to finish him off anyway. So in comes Heracross. Again, I'm scared of the close combat or the Mega Horn, so I'm going to go ahead and switch out into Nubs, hoping he's going to go for the close combat. He does go for it. I thought, why wouldn't you? It's a higher base accuracy and, you know, all that good stuff. So he's going to hit me with it. It's going to do a decent amount of damage, actually, even though that I resist it, because I'm not invested in defenses at all, despite Latios's fairly basic standard bulk, I guess. So he's going to switch out now, go into Hydreigon. Not really too sure what he was expecting, probably just to do exactly what he did, to fodder it off and make me a -2. So he knows I'm probably going to want to switch next turn, because, you know, leaving in -2 Latios is overall not the best idea, depending on what wants to come in. So I'm just going to get to see what he does want to bring in, and it turns out to be me and Chow, so I know he's probably going to want to hit me with the U-turn here. But I want to switch out anyway. Looking back, I could have just Raypo'd, but I go into Ferrothorn, and this is why. He actually goes for the Fake Out, which is great, because he takes the Life Orb recoil, he takes Iron Barbs, and this is actually my Rocky Helmet Ferrothorn as well. Now, I know you guys don't see me use Ferrothorn a lot or often, but it goes really well in this team, so I kind of thought I'd just use it for a few matches and see how it goes. So it's going to go out into Mence, and there's not much I can do to a Mence. I believe this is my Leech Seed, Protect. What is that other move? Gyro Ball and Power Whip. It's just the standard set, really. So I'm going to switch out here, go into Vaporeon, scouting to see if he has the Fire Blast or a Flamethrower. He does reveal that he has the Flamethrower. Good job I got my ass out of there, being 4 times super affected by that. Probably would have OHKO'd, even though it is my specially defensive Ferrothorn, because I believe this is my Bold Nature. Sorry, not Bold Nature. I don't know what nature it is. But anyway, it's plus defense nature Vaporeon. Probably going to sound like a noob saying naive is plus defense. I don't know if it is or not. But anyway, going to switch out Mence and go back into me and Shout. Not really sure why. I'm just going to go for the Wish on the switch, because I know he's not really going to have anything to hit me outside of any stab dragon moves. So I know I can take those pretty well, seeing as Mence is normally mixed, and it normally has moves that can't hit Vaporeon on the special side. So even if you didn't want to switch, Wish was the safe option. I do get it up, and I'm going to be able to switch out to Nubs now to pass that Wish off, which is great. Now, I really thought High Jump Kick wouldn't kill me. I don't know why, I don't know what investment he's running, if it's Adamant, but it actually takes me out, and I really didn't expect it to. So, kind of a poor play on my part, kind of lose my Latios for no reason, but going to go into Vaporeon again now. He goes for Fake Out for some reason, not really sure why, but going to set up the Wish anyway, not really like it matters. I don't think a High Jump Kick would have taken me out from there, you know, being a Vaporeon with 464 HP. So, just waiting around for this Wish, and you have to turn effects and poison and everything else. So he's going to withdraw his Mean Shao now, going to go out into his Heracross again, maybe predicting the Scald. Good play on his part if he did, but nope, I actually just go for the Protect because I didn't want to take the risk of him getting a crit or, you know, max damage if he is adamant, because from there after the poison damage it might have taken me out. So just to be safe, I'm going to Protect. I do get my Wish back, which is great, and I'm probably going to want to switch out of there because Heracross can hit pretty damn hard. And I'm pretty scared of it. Okay, stay in, stupidly. But he goes for the Mega Horn, and I did not expect it to do this amount of damage. It's just crazy. But he did say he was Adamant Scarf, I believe. But yeah, did a butt ton of damage. And I'm really not going to be able to wish all this off and Protect. So I'm going to want to get Vaporeon out of there sooner or later. Probably going to want to stay in and Protect just because I do want my Wish. And I really don't think there's anything else on my team that I want to pass it to right now, because Vaporeon can prove to be pretty crucial late game. So I want to keep him around just in case anything like that should happen. So I get my Wish off. I know toxic damage is racking up, and it would be better if I could Wish up again, but with the toxic going, and seeing as this Heracross is adamant, I really don't want to stay in to take any more hits. But I'm going to anyway because I don't remember this match. So he's going to go for the Mega Horn, going to bring him down very low. Okay, I just decided to fodder off Vaporeon at this point because that was a clever play. But anyway, I don't get the burn here unfortunately, but I'm thinking after a Protect, the Sandstorm will take him out if I'm lucky. So, I mean, I'm poisoned anyway, and, you know, Vaporeon's going to die this turn. But no, I don't Protect, because what was I thinking in this match? I got no idea. Anyway, Vaporeon's going to go down here, going to get buffed to by the Sandstorm. It's not going to take him out. So I just go into Sand Clown, which is my Excadrill. Sand's up, obviously, so my speed is going to be doubled. Going to be a step the substitute, and he's going to go for the Mega Horn. Now I know I can just keep subbing down until he misses, and I know he's locked into it because I know he's Scar. So he's going to keep going for it, and great for me. One of them is actually going to turn out to miss, or he dies, one of the other. He dies anyway, so we're going to be able to sub that free sub, which is great. But he goes out into Mence, and unfortunately for me, he breaks the sub before I die, so no free sub. But Mence is going to have the Intimidate, and I'm not really too sure if a Rock Slide can take him out. It might, but I really don't want to risk it at this point because I need Excadrill to come in and clear up any mess later on. So I just decided to go into T-Tar. I know he can take the Flamethrower, but he actually decides to go for a Hydro Pump, so Red Gyarados, I guess. But anyway, going to be able to take that like a bow since it's not stab or anything, and, you know, take it really well. Sandstorm's up, so I do get that special defense raise as well, which is nice. Fortunately, poisoned, so that sucks. But he's going to hit me with Niku, and I just want to say earlier on, I don't believe I was Toxic, I believe it was Toxic Spikes, so ignore what I said about the toxic damage racking up, my bad. But anyway, I'm just going to leave it in T-Tar's fodder as he gets the EQ, revealing that he's mixed like I thought, but it doesn't really matter now because his Salamence is dead. So I'm going to go into Ferrothorn, and he's going to go into his main shout. Now I Protect, thinking he's going to go straight for the high jump kick here. And as news to me, he does, which is great because he's going to deal half damage to himself. I'm going to be protected, and that's just going to be great for me. So I'm not really sure what he wants to do now, but he actually goes for Detect as I try and go for the Jarable. So that kind of sucks for me because now he knows that I carry the Jarable. I mean, what Ferrothorn doesn't, but you know. So he's going to switch out here, not really wanting to follow off that Mean Shao right now. He goes into Infernape knowing he can take the Jarable fairly well. I just decided to go for the Protect in case he wants to go for the high jump kick again. It's really not worth me risking at this point, because, you know. But he goes for the Flare Blitz here now. I know there's Excadrill on my team and everything, but I really want as much damage on this Infernape as I can get, and I don't really care too much for Ferrothorn. It's not going to help me out too much. So I hope he's going to go for Flare Blitz to get the recoil, and he does, and look at that recoil. So I know I'm safe to bring in my Excadrill right now, and I'm going to be able to hit him. If he'd have had the Cut Sap Berry for any strange reason, you know, that Blaze Range Flare Blitz would have just completely annihilated me, but thankfully he doesn't have the Cut Stat Berry. I don't know why I would have thought of that, but anyway, that's not a bad idea, Blaze Range Custom. But anyway, in comes Main Shout. I'm just going to hit it with an Earthquake, because double speed in the sand, and that will be a good game. So great game, DidiMan36. That was a great game, actually. It was one of my first times testing out this team on Wi-Fi and not on PO. It did work out really well. I believe I've had one loss with it, and I've had about 6 battles with it so far. So that's great. My UU team needs a lot of work, though. But anyway, there's a possibility of me live streaming tonight, guys. So if there is, I'll put up a video and let you know. Other than that, I'll catch you guys later. Touche.